a sound of safety and security. But is that enough for bike owners on NAU's campus?
It's been one of the bigger crime issues on campus.
Bike theft is the #1 property crime at NAU, seeing about 100 bikes reported stolen last year alone.
Bike theft is big at the college campus because bike theft is also big in Flagstaff. So because we're such a bike popular town, we run into a lot of the natural consequences of people bringing their bikes here and using them for basic transportation.
Flagstaff has recently developed a huge secondhand bike market. So huge, in fact, that it has created a black market in town for the selling and purchasing of bikes or bike parts, providing the perfect playground for thieves.
Stripping down bikes, there is the black market in Flagstaff. People sell parts and bikes on Craigslist all the time. A lot of the parts on bikes are actually worth more individually, just like parting out a car would be. These thefts are being committed by a lot more organized groups than one would initially think. And every once in a while we are able to crack one of these houses and there's bikes and bike parts just littered throughout.
NAU PD actively searches for these missing bikes or bike parts at the hotspot locations around town.
Flagstaff does have a really good agreement with all of the pawn shops in town that we do have kind of a cross-reference check with stolen bikes. It's a lot harder for them to sell that bicycle on the black market, especially to a pawn shop.
While bike theft has increased on campus, leaving many students weary of investing in one, NAU's Yellow Bike program says they've got it covered.
The Yellow Bike program at NAU allows students to rent out a bike and bike lock at no cost for personal use for a week at a time, providing an affordable alternative to purchasing a bike of your own.
I would say this year it's been very busy. We've probably only had 3 or 4 days this semester so far that we've had yellow bikes available by noon.
Over 400 rentals were made at one of the 3 locations last year alone.
But we have purchased more bikes this year to help provide more bikes to the students for them to utilize throughout the semester.
There is still a theft risk, however, no matter what bike you are using.
When a bike thief is looking for a bicycle to take, they're looking for the easy targets.
However, there are some steps NAU PD encourages you to take to keep yourself and your property protected.
Your first line of defense against bike theft is purchasing a quality lock and using it whenever you leave your ride unattended.
You're also encouraged to register your bike if lost or stolen, and rent a bike locker or bring your bike inside if you're going to be away from it for extended periods of time. Purchasing a bike can be a worthwhile investment as long as you're also willing to make the investment in keeping it safe. Emani Payne, NAZ Today.